Hi, this is Steve. Welcome back to Kettle Haven Ranch. In this video, we're out with the Frost Free Hydrants. It's already been freezing here, and we have a problem with a couple of them. In previous videos, we talked about the hydrant from hell that freezes as soon as it gets to 32 or so. So we're going to work on that one. And then my best one, Old Faithful, has already frozen up a couple times. We got to fix that. We got to troubleshoot it, fix it. That's all coming up in this video. Here we are at Old Faithful, and it's frozen up, and we're right at about 30 degrees now. Not getting anything out of it. I actually found out what's wrong with it, and to show you guys, we're going to need the weed eater. And I need it to get in here and work. So as you can see, as I clear this, that's all we need to do there, and it becomes apparent what's wrong. See, just that much movement. This Frost Free isn't as deep as it should be, and by hooking it up and using it all summer long, we've actually opened up an airspace going down to the valve. And that's where that cold air is just sliding down along the tube of the Frost Free and freezing down at the valve at the bottom. So that, along with the cold air going up in through, because cold air sinks, going in through the actual outlet of the spigot, that'll travel down the tube there. So we're getting a double whammy effect. So looking at this, I was thinking I was going to have to fill it in with sand or something. I think we're going to try to tamp it. That might be the best course of action. So we'll see if we can't get some tamping done here. I might move that camera. Well, you can see how much it wobbles in the space. Let me go get something to tamp it with, and we'll get right back to it. In an effort to get this done before the snow starts, oh, what's that? That's a bulb. Great. Chickens. What I'm going to do is just see what happens here. I think that's going to work. So, like I said, trying to get this fixed up a little bit before we have snowfall starting. Get this done tonight. That sure helped. Just a little bit of sunshine that we had on there is taking care of that ice that's right up in the valve. That really closed up that space. I'm going to grab a little bit of soil out of the garden. Oh, maybe I'm not. I guess this is not going to work. I'll have to get some more soil and fill that in just a little bit. Denise has put frozen a little bit. Let's grab some of that. Get it in there. It's all hop down. Grab some extra topsoil to fill that space in. Look at that. So why is this so shallow in its placement? It's because it's right next to the house, and just, 2 feet away is actually going through the foundation, and it's in the heated basement right above the furnace. So this one takes advantage of the heat from inside the house to keep the pipe from freezing. Unfortunately, when you have an opening like that bouncing around, it defeats the purpose. Wow. Perfect. There we go. On to the next one. The troublesome Frost Free that seems to freeze, even if you can believe it, above freezing, it'll freeze up. So let's move to that one. So this is the pain in the ass Frost Free, quite honestly. It freezes up the first one every year and the last one to unfreeze in the spring. And what I noticed on this one, after seeing that hole on the good one, the old reliable, thinking about how this might suffer the same fate, it is sort of wobbly, just a little bit. But more importantly, the dirt that was used when they put this in place is mounded up over here. They didn't put the dirt they used when they dug the hole back around it like in a lot of the other frost frees here on the property. They left that mound adjacent. So therefore, it's not as deep here where it's going into the ground. It's not as deep down to the actual valve itself, which remember is located at the base. If you need a review of that, check out the video here up above, and you'll see that how these are set up and how they function. But anyway, what I'm going to do is grab a couple scoops of sand, and I have sand that has a lot of dirt in it. Plain sand probably wouldn't be as good, but if it has dirt, if it's got a mix, amalgam, I believe they call it, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. Let's do that real quick. Back in a flash with sand. As much as I'd love to dump it and be done with it, it's going to make a mess. And we don't need that big of a pile of sand. It would be literally 6 feet in diameter. And I'm sure I'd get yelled at. So let's play it safe. And now in hindsight, I should have pulled that rock out. That was the perfect splash rock. But never fear, we have plenty of rocks here on the property. Well, what do you think? We'll let this stew for a bit. It's all frozen up right now, but I'll try it in a few days. And hopefully some of that heat from the ground will come up and get around that valve, which is still about 2.5, 3 feet deep. And there's a lot of heat down there, about 48 degrees or so. That'll help open this valve back up. Yeah, see, it's jammed, frozen. And hopefully we'll have a working valve. As usual, if you like our content, please like, subscribe, share with anyone that might be having similar problems. And I sure hope you enjoy our playlist. We have a bunch of stuff in there. Everyone stay safe, stay healthy. Oh, and throw me a comment or two. What do you think about these fixes? We'll definitely do a follow-up short as soon as this thaws out, and keep an eye on it over the winter. So once again, everyone stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you later.